Okay, second example. Well, technically third example. This is the Toony aspect. Now, pretend I painted this. I repainted this. But let's pretend I am a Toony person. Let's paint this. Bada boom. It is cartoony. The exaggerated structure of the trees would provide the amount of focus I'm reaching for. The solid yet wonky features I created would catch the attention and intention of who I am, not just as an artist, but as a person. It cuts a good amount of my time and rest to complete such a task, to put my way of seeing the world into others' eyes. But if they can see the exaggeration of life, then it's funny and creative. And if it's funny and creative, they'll provide the indication of life to be more enjoyable and relatable. Nick, that's equal to excitable. I got it all packed out. Boom. And you know, what's the cartoony audience say? Because we're still focusing on these audience guys. Remember, abstract, realistic, and cartoony. Let's look at the cartoony audience. The cartoony audience know what you mean. In order to see the beauty in life, is to remind yourself, life isn't just hardship and work. Though the cartoonist has to build up all the effort and work behind the scenes, their work is to share the restfulness and mellowing of it. The realistic audience understands this. The visuals reduce past experiences, whether it was their years growing up or from their childhood years. The picture triggers the realistic audience as a reminder of who they were and are as people. You would think that the abstract artists would understand, but no, they don't. Here's what they have to say.
As uniquely expressive as you claim to be, you're just saying the same story, telling the same bad jokes over and over. I saw all these trees before. Yes, they're all wonky and stuff, but didn't the last cartoonist made it wonky and stuff, inaccurate to what it really is? Your technique is the same as the last cartoonist. You make it seem like seriousness and silliness is nothing but a cue only you direct. You don't require them the allowance to think for themselves and feel their own true emotions. You can't make realism, and yet you can't even deliver the indication of imagination either. You're lying to others and to yourself.
And I'm going to tell you this, abstract fans, you guys got to listen to me on this one, because what they're doing is not a bad thing. It's not like they're trying to execute life itself. They're trying to show you a different perspective of life. As a cartoon fan, and also a beginner cartoonist, I would like you to know, they're not trying to ignore, they're not trying to make fun of. They're trying to let you understand, and they're trying to help you relate. Because jokes, funny as they are, have points to them. There's purposes to wonky, funny, silly. Cartoons, the funny thing about the jokes is you relate to them. You understand them. You get the point of cartoons. The point isn't to make fun of all the time. The point is that you experience it, and sometimes they'll have a different way of telling it. That might be the offensive term, but in actuality, they know you understand. They want to put a pun over the pun or under the pun in order for you to understand the true meaning of said pun. Joke, pun, whatever. Cartoonists aren't trying to get you to a different world all the time. They don't want you to escape. They want you to see the beauty in the world. We use it as escapism, but no, that's not what it's supposed to be. Cartoons are supposed to give you the opportunity to rethink about the things you did in life in order to move forward, or to think about the things you would do before you move forward in order to regain yourself as a person.